2005, he was deported to Jamaica.
Wash clothes with our hands, we don't have no machine, but don't ever feel we don't have no machine, man, we soak up the whites in our water.
It felt like I was an immigrant regardless of where I was returning to. You're in the UK and you're not British enough, you're in Jamaica and you're not Jamaican enough. Give me an opportunity to tell my story and spread awareness on what's happening within the immigration system.
This is a moment Cashh dreamt about. He was supposed to release his debut album 7 years ago. Then he was deported. Now his moment has come, but with it, a sense of inescapable trauma.
It just feels like I'm finally about to exhale. And it's been a big PTSD moment for me for the past few months, because this is exactly where I was in the campaign when I got sent back to Jamaica. I was detained and the flight was booked for the release date. So as much as I know I'm okay now, the last few months have been a bit difficult for me.
Forgive me for when I interrupt. I know my mother proud of who I'm becoming.
Cashh wasn't allowed to return for 5 years, an experience that changed him profoundly, essentially starting a new life by himself in a place he left when he was 6.
When I landed in Jamaica, I didn't know where I was going to stay, and someone I was locked in the detention center with prior to being sent to Jamaica, he was at the airport waiting for me. So I ended up staying with him and his family until I got myself on my feet.
The album, aptly named Return of the Immigrant, pulls no punches about what some deportees end up going through. He feels it's his duty to make people aware.
I personally know people who have lived in the UK almost all of their lives. They get sent back to one of these areas in Jamaica where there's war going on and they've lost their life. And I mean, there's no care, there's no nothing to acknowledge the fact that they're gone now.
They can't believe that I'm rapping like this. Why? Based on my Instagram pics. What? It looked like when I was in yard. Wow, I was on a holiday trip.
I just hope that me going through it, I've taken all of the bruises and hopefully can share my story and be an inspiration to people who are going through similar things. I get hundreds of messages on a weekly basis for advice. It's bittersweet, but it's a joy to be able to know I've gone through that and I can give honest advice.
Cashh calls his album an experience, his experience, one he never wanted, but will now forever be part of him. Sam Holder, ITV News.